because screw you. Oh, yeah. You mean we could have been doing that the whole time? Oh, goodness. That did not work out at all. Hey folks, welcome to my channel, 25th and South. My name is Cece, and today you're watching part 17 of my Rags to Riches challenge here in The Sims 4. Now, I have Cece working on some gardening, but tomorrow is going to be Harvest Fest. And so what I'm thinking I will do is I will have Cece have sort of a Friendsgiving which will include all of her friends that she has, and we'll have it at Joaquin's house. I think Joaquin just came over to visit. Yeah, he's come over to visit, and he's awkwardly standing in front of the restroom. I have no idea why, probably because we have absolutely nothing to do at our house. But we will have the Friendsgiving at Joaquin's place since it's obviously way bigger. Oh, and it looks like Cece's dad, Horace, has also come over to visit. He's probably in town. Let's see, let's get him to hug. Probably in town for work or something. In the last part, Horace and Cece's mom, Kristen, and her brother, Andre, came into town and got to meet Joaquin for the very first time. And things between them, yes, he's probably saying, well, we're heading back to Brindleton Bay today. And so I just wanted to come over and say goodbye. So things between her and her family are going very well. Cece, when she first moved to Oasis Springs, she and her family had a very strange relationship, but I think the distance apart and kind of her having to sort of do things on her own, she's come to really appreciate her parents a lot, and of course they've been super worried about her. So I think that whatever issues that they had before have settled down, especially now that they know that she's in a good relationship with Joaquin and things are going well there. Obviously, Cece still has trouble eating food, but I have been working super hard behind the scenes trying desperately to get Cece to complete her Renaissance aspiration. She is literally 3 skills away from leveling up to 8, which she has to, and she will be completed with her Renaissance aspiration. Now, it is day 25 in fall. Like I said, tomorrow is Harvest Fest, and I'm really wanting Cece and Joaquin to get married in winter. Looks like Cece is sharing some of her insecurities. She's probably asking her dad advice on marriage. You know, Horace and Kristen have been married for a very long time. They actually have 3 children. Cece's in the middle, and Andre is her little brother, and then she also has an older sister who doesn't live near enough to visit, but she will definitely be at the wedding. So she's probably just wondering, how do you do it? Oh, Nico wants to hang out. Well, we're talking to our dad right now, Nico. So probably just asking, how have you made marriage last for so long? And obviously dad is like, well, first you got to be able to laugh at yourself. That's number 1. You got to enjoy all the good things in life with your spouse. So he's just dishing out that awesome fatherly advice to Cece, just, you know, trying to show her the ropes and just encouraging her, letting her know that, you know, she's going to be a great wife and one day a great mother. So I'm excited for Cece and to see that her friendship with her family is back on par. I think one thing that is really worrying Horace is Cece's living conditions. He absolutely hates this trailer. He just got stung by bees, so he's about to leave. And so that's one thing that we are also going to be working on. I have actually created 3 houses in 3 different locations. One here in Oasis Springs, one in Windenburg, and one in Willow Creek across from Mackenzie's house that I am considering to move Cece and Joaquin in once they are married. Now, I'm going to probably move in Cece first, just so she's in the house and ready to go, and then once they're married, I'll move them both in. Now, as I have said, I am going to allow Joaquin to bring 5,000 simoleons to the marriage. Generally, with rags to riches challenges, your spouse doesn't bring any money. I think that's weird, that's dumb. So with her money that she had and his money, they are going to be able to afford about a 19,000 simoleon house. So I made 3 houses that were 19,000 simoleons. The only furnishings that they have are the kitchen and the bathrooms. And then I will furnish the rest of the house with the furniture that Cece and Joaquin has. Joaquin has a double bed, and we're probably going to have Cece sell this single bed so that they could maybe afford a love seat. Obviously, they'll have some tables and a lamp and some books and music, and then whatever Joaquin has in his place. So, right now, I'm going to have Cece, she's trying to work on her logic, trying to get that logic up. Like I said, she needs at least 3 more skills to level up to 8, and so I'm trying to work on that. And then tomorrow, we will do Harvest Fest at Joaquin and Sergio's place. Okay, so it is Harvest Fest, and you know what that means. It means that we are being greeted by these little gnomes. Now, the gnomes, to be quite honest, are my least favorite thing about Harvest Fest. I usually delete them only because whenever I try to appease the gnomes, it goes horribly wrong. And Cece's place is already absolutely a disaster zone. But let's see. Let's give this gnome some pie, because Cece, her favorite thing about the Harvest Fest are the gnomes, which is obviously opposite of me. But we'll see. Maybe nope, see, and now the gnome has broken everything in the house. I say we kick it, because screw you. Oh, yeah. You mean we could have been doing that the whole time? Oh, goodness. That did not work out at all. Let's kick this one too. Let's just kick all the gnomes, because they have literally broken everything in our home. Get it. Yeah, perfect. She's loving it. One more. Oh no. No. Hi, Cece. I'm from the sports club. I'm from a sports club that has taken a recent PR hit due to poor behavior by our well-paid stars. Your wonderful reputation would have a long way towards helping turn things around. We'd love you to mold you into an athlete. Absolutely not. Oh, God. Well, okay. We're just going to have to leave. Well, we got some... Oh gosh, are they gonna destroy everything in our house? Alright, let's just go to Joaquin's. We will leave the gnomes here for now. Okay, so we are here at Joaquin and Sergio's house, and Cece has just started cooking Harvest Fest dinner, and everyone is just here hanging out. Of course, like I said, this is more of a Friendsgiving as opposed to her family. Her family live all the way in Brindleton Bay, so they are back at home So let's see, let's just find some music to listen to. Everyone should be here. Of course, everybody's outside talking on their phones, probably calling their families, just offering some happy Harvest Fest vibes. Let's see. Looks like the only person that's not here is Sergio, and this is his house. He must be visiting his own family. Let's give him a call and ask him if he's gonna come to dinner. All right, meal is ready to be served. We're gonna have Cece call everybody over for dinner. It's already 12 and time to go and eat. Now, one thing that the bros do not have is a dining room table. They have a foosball table in place of a dining room table. So they're definitely in a bro-tastic house right now. Okay, so one thing that has been annoying Cece a little bit of her Friendsgiving is that Mackenzie and Gavin and Miriam have all been kind of hanging out outside instead of coming inside and hanging out, and it's just kind of bothering her. Not so much Miriam, but Gavin and Mackenzie. She's feeling just a little bit annoyed with them because she's, put so much effort into this day, and it just kind of feels like they're not really into it. And obviously a lot of that anxiety and stress that she's having is also just sort of compounded with the wedding, and it's probably all in her head that they're not being as receptive to this day as she wants them to be. So she's just trying to play nice. You see, Mackenzie is totally happy. She's enjoying the food, so she's blissfully unaware with Cece's feeling. Okay, so Cece is feeling a little bit better. I think maybe she just needed to get some food down her throat. Let's ask, because the last time we hung out with Mackenzie, we had her meet, or we were out with her, and she met this new guy, Hallway, I think is how you pronounce his name. Let's see if anything has come of that. I think right now Cece's feeling so overwhelmed with her own relationship that she's just kind of, Mackenzie likes the guy. I don't think Mackenzie's too bothered being in a relationship, though. I think maybe Cece's just sort of being a bit of a busybody, trying to avoid doing all of the work that she has to do for the wedding. She still has so much, plus trying to find a place for her and Joaquin to live. So I think that maybe she's kind of pushing Mackenzie a little bit too hard. So Cece has found herself outside, sitting by the fire pit, having a bit of a quiet conversation with Gavin. She is just really interested in catching up with him. And he's, of course, congratulating her about the upcoming wedding, and they're really just getting along. I know that for Cece, things have been awkward between the two of them, but I think they're coming to a place where they can just kind of be friends. Looks like Gavin is talking about some traveling, and she just asked about Joaquin, which caused Gavin to get up and walk off, which is kind of weird. But, I think for her, she knows that Joaquin and Gavin have become friends. So I think she was just, really interested in knowing, how their friendship is going. So I don't think she really picked up on that moment of him hopping up and leaving and seeing that was a little bit uncomfortable for him. So it seems like today has been a very successful Friendsgiving. Everyone is having a lot of fun eating the food. It's pretty much almost completely done. Now, one thing that Cece has noticed is Jay seems sort of miserable today, and it could just be because Sergio isn't here and he didn't really get to spend time with Sergio. This would have been their first holiday together, but he's feeling very uncomfortable, and so she's well, it looks like maybe it's just because he has to go to the bathroom. but he's been kind of looking uncomfortable pretty much the entire time that they've been here today. And it looks like Cece herself is super uncomfortable. She's got a huge headache. She's tired, and it's kind of smelly here. But hopefully her husband, or future husband Joaquin, will start to clean up. He generally goes on a cleaning spree after she cooks anyway. Alright, so Cece has gone to bed. Everyone's still partying. She's been up really early and she's cooked a lot, so she's super tired. So we will let everybody else party for a little bit longer, and then we will meet up with Cece tomorrow, probably after work. I think what would probably be a really good time for her to have a bachelorette party. Maybe we could have a bachelorette party this Friday evening and go out to a club, probably here in Windenburg. There are a couple of places that they could go, and then of course I want them to have a engagement party, so we'll probably have that. So we're gonna have her weekend sort of really full of just fun and parties and just celebration for the upcoming wedding. As I said, here's Joaquin doing all of the cleaning. Such an amazing man. Cece is super excited to be marrying him because she hates doing dishes. This is all she's ever wanted in life. Alright, so it's 6 a.m. on Friday. Cece went ahead and took the day off. She is not feeling very well at all, and she really didn't feel like traveling all the way back to Oasis Springs. So she took the day off. She's still at the boys' house, just talking to Sergio, asking him how his Harvest Fest was. And I think today I'm going to have both her and Joaquin go to a local, they've gotten word that there's probably a place that is available for sale or for rent for them to go once they're married. And it's here in Windenburg. It's not on the island, it's on the mainland. And I think Joaquin is really pushing Cece to just stay here in Windenburg. So they're going to take a look at this little house. And of course, later on tonight, Cece is going to have her bachelorette party, probably in the city with the girls. So I'm going to have her finish up her meal, and hopefully they can head over to see the house a little later. Okay, so Cece and Joaquin are here at the place that they've heard about. It's this tiny little cottage. Let's see, they can't go inside because nobody lives here. But look, it has a little carport here, and it's supposed to be a 1-bedroom home. Of course, I did make this place, so let's go inside and take a look around. So you walk in the front door here. It's got a little opening space space, not much of a hallway, a tiny little hallway that leads to the bathroom, and then over here is the main bedroom. It also has a walk-in closet on that side as well as in the entryway, and then here is the living room slash kitchen. So it's not a very big place. Obviously it has a lot of space for expansion and some good space if Cece wants to continue her garden here. So it's a pretty sweet little home. It comes in at 18,377 simoleons. But one thing that it also is it's haunted. It's peaceful, but it's also very homey. So this is definitely an option for them, and I'm sure Cece's really excited that they came by to look at the place. Like, she's inspired, is really thinking about it. Of course, it is situated on the mainland, really near the main square. Like, there are all sorts of things, all kinds of restaurants and things that they could do, and bars and things. So it's kind of close to everything, which I think is something that is interesting to Cece. But I think what they will do is they'll travel over to Willow Creek to visit Mackenzie and look at the house that is across the street from Mackenzie's place. All right, so Cece and Joaquin are here in Willow Creek. Now, as you can see across the street, this is Mackenzie's house. And right across from her house is this little sort of shotgun house. It looks like it's sort of been there's been some modernization, if I can come up with that word, of this house. A huge front porch area. Let's go inside. Once again, this is a house that I created. So you come in, it's got a nice little entryway, no closet, but a nice entryway. You could probably stick a closet right there, but it's got a pretty good size living room. It does not have a fireplace, which I believe in the house in Windenburg had a fireplace, but it's all hardwood floors. And then you have this hallway here, and you come off this hallway into this little sort of galley kitchen. And the kitchen also leads to the bathroom, which you can also access the one bedroom from that door, as well as a door in the hallway, and the bedroom does have a full walk-in closet. So, and as you can see, it's kind of mismatched the wallpapers, but that is this house. Of course, has tons of room for expansion that they can build up on. And then there's one more place that they want to look at that is back in Oasis Springs. So we'll probably go visit that house. Of course, it's a little bit out of the way. Cece is planning on going to the city for a bachelorette party, but you know, she and Joaquin, they're really keen on starting their lives in a new home. So, and they only have a few days. Their wedding is coming up soon. So I think that they're just going to travel and just check out these houses. Of course, just sort of looking at the lot value, this house is about 17,931 simoleons. It is a conjovial place, so it's really nice and spacious but intimate. It has fast internet, and it's a party place, so they'll definitely be able to throw some really cool parties. So we will go on over. It's only 10 a.m. and poor Joaquin really has to go to the bathroom, so I think they will go to Oasis Springs to look at the third house. Okay, and so now we are at the last house. This is in Oasis Springs, and it's actually a place that is right across the street from where Cece lives now. So that's kind of fun. It's not very far at all from where she lives. It is sort of a mid-century modern type house. It has a huge fireplace, a nice little front porch area. Let's go inside. And it has all concrete flooring. So you come in, you have this little happy hallway here, and you go into the right, you have a nice little galley kitchen. There's also sort of a bonus room that's behind the kitchen that can be used for laundry, to store things. You could probably even put sort of a second guest bathroom in here, but you come back out of the kitchen and you go into the living room that has a fireplace and a space back here that you could probably set up a desk, but that's how you'll get out the back of the house. And when you pop back out of the living room, you come down the hall, there's a walk-in closet that you can mostly just use for storage, the bathroom to the left, and then it is a 1-bedroom home. So this house comes in at 18,392 simoleons. It has fast internet, has great acoustics, which would be very beneficial to Joaquin, who loves to play music. And it's very sunny, which makes sense because they do live in Oasis Springs. So those are the 3 houses, and it is going to be very, very difficult for these two to figure out which house that they want to live in. I'm trying to decide because, like I said, they're getting married very soon. So Cece really needs to go ahead and move into the new place very quickly. Poor Joaquin, he's got to pee. Let's see, it's already 11. She might go up to the internet cafe just to do some work. I'm really, really desperate to get her done with the Renaissance sim before she gets married. I don't think that's going to happen though. And we'll just wait around for her bachelorette party. Alright, so Cece is here at the Blue Velvet nightclub here in Willow Creek, and she has come here to have her bachelorette party. As you can see, she is all decked out in her bachelorette gear. She has her veil and her beautiful blue dress, and it looks like we have a sim with some bad CC. Let's see if I can change that up for him. No, he's just got problems, poor guy. But she's not only invited her main friends, of course, Zoe and Jay, but she's invited some of her other buddies. Here's Lilith, who is a vampire, and Mariko and Moira. So she's invited all of her friends to come and celebrate her wedding. Well, celebrate her single life because it's almost over. Looks like someone has totally crashed the party. What is he doing here? Joaquin and Sergio are here as well. You are not supposed to be here. It's our bachelorette. I guess they couldn't decide where they wanted to go, so you just decided to come to the Blue Velvet, which makes me think that maybe Joaquin is also interested in staying here in Willow Creek. Look, and they're talking about moving here, it looks like. Probably just both really super interested. And how great would it be? Well, I think Joaquin is interested in cooking grilled cheese. like they're having so much fun, and it's so early in the morning now. They have partied all night long. Cece is exhausted. She is so ready to crash. She's probably gonna go over to Mackenzie's place. Look at her. She's so tired. So we're gonna go ahead in her Bachelorette night tonight, and I think her and Joaquin have made a decision about where they want to move. So we'll probably have a bit of a moving day. Oh gosh, she's gonna go sleep out on a bench. We'll have a bit of a moving day tomorrow. Alright, it is Saturday, and today is moving day. Yes, that is right. Cece is finally moving out of this crappy trailer, and just in time, because since Harvest Fest, the Gnomes have taken over and completely destroyed her place. They have destroyed her bathroom, they destroyed her radio, and it is not looking good at all. So she is definitely excited to be moving out. And after thinking about it for a while, just taking a look at all three of the houses, I can honestly say I really like the place in Willow Creek the best. I think it is just right up their alley. It has a really good space for them to kind of grow. And also, I think that Cece has been on such an adventure. You know, she moved to Oasis Springs just sort of on her own, a place she'd never been to before. And so I think she's going to want to kind of do that again, move somewhere brand new. Of course, she will have Mackenzie right across the street. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to pack up all of her stuff, including her plants, and I'm going to move her on over to Willow Creek. Alright, so we have Cece all moved in, as you can see, after the move, as well as purchasing a few items. She only has 700 simoleons left. Now, she used the money from the lot, from selling all of her items, as well as the money she had in the bank, plus 5,000 simoleons from Joaquin to purchase his house. I was going to have her move her garden, but after kind of further consideration, I decided not to, because Cece is about to, when she's married, she is going to quit her job as a regional manager, and probably go into the culinary career, as I've stated before. And so she's really not going to have time to really take care of her plants. So she definitely contacted Morgan, let him know that she is done. She's not living in Oasis Springs anymore, so she is done. But let's go inside. Let's see. Let me replace that after the Gnomes destroyed it. So we'll come in. Like I said, there's a little entryway. Nothing in it as of right now. I went ahead and I got them a cheapo couch and a little TV. Of course, they've got a few pictures on the wall. This is their dining room table. I went ahead and got Cece a laptop. She's never had one before. She's got her awards, and then I got them this bed. Joaquin already has a bed, but it's one of those futons that is just uncomfortable. So most of their money went into buying, as far as furniture, went into buying this bed that should be nice and comfortable. So right now, Cece is hungry, but I think what I will do is I will end this part here. And then tomorrow, which is Sunday, I think I'll go ahead and get these two crazy kids married. I'm so excited to have Cece get married and start this brand new chapter in her life. If you've enjoyed this part, please give it a happy little thumbs up. Comment down below, what do you think about their new house? Do you think I should have went with one of the other two places? Tell me what you think, and if you haven't already and you enjoyed this video and want to see more content from me, please subscribe. I post at least 3 times a week. I do all sorts of fun videos here in The Sims 4. But again, my name is CC, and I promise never to break your game. Bye!